Violent Feinstein caught in revealing pic pinning GOP senator against the wall, then it all went down. Since the Supreme Court justice nomination hearings have taken place, the media has gone into a frenzy. Democrats and Republicans are eating each other alive as they debate whether Kavanaugh should be passed over or confirmed. Both Senator Grassley and Senator Feinstein have been leading the charge on their respective sides of the aisle. Chicks on the Right reported. Dianne Feinstein, the 85-year-old ringleader of the orchestrated effort to destroy Brett Kavanaugh, is now claiming that Republicans went into the hearings Friday without intending to ensure a fair process. Yes, really. That's rich, considering that Feinstein had this letter for months and deliberately sat on it. As a handful of Republican senators pointed out Thursday, Kavanaugh went behind closed doors for private questioning with these senators, and nothing about these allegations came up. Feinstein went into this without intending to give Kavanaugh a fair process. She wanted her friends to declare him guilty, no questions asked, and they did. They are delighting in ruining the reputation of an innocent man. Yes. I say innocent because no one can corroborate Ford's story. There's no proof that he's guilty of this. When he shouted, "I am innocent of this charge" during an exchange with a Democrat senator Thursday, I cannot remember which one it was, I wanted to cry. I believe him. There is no doubt in my mind. Feinstein is a crooked old bully. This is simply a reminder of that. Check it out. Look at that. Look at Feinstein's demeanor. It looks like she's trying to bully Murkowski, one of the iffy Republicans we worry about. Can you imagine if the roles were reversed? Think about what the reaction would be if someone snapped a photo of a Republican striking a power move on a female Democrat senator. The horror. But since it's Feinstein doing this, it's fine. Everything is fine. She's allowed to act like a raging sea beast. As you were. Feinstein trying to convince Murkowski to let these women's stories be heard, or trying to steal her lunch money. Feinstein giving Murkowski the Johnson treatment. This was not about ensuring a fair process, this was about doing the bare minimum. Senator Feinstein says in her statement that Republican senators had made up their minds to vote for Judge Kavanaugh before hearing Dr. Ford's testimony. The New York Post reported. A candid photo of Sens. Dianne Feinstein and Lisa Murkowski engaged in an apparently intense conversation went viral ahead of the Senate hearing into sexual assault allegations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Murkowski and Feinstein huddling in Capitol basement. What are they talking about? CBS News reporter Bo Erickson tweeted alongside the photo on Wednesday. The image shows the two women standing close together, with Feinstein D. California, the top Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, resting her hand on a wall over Murkowski R. Alaska, one of a handful of undecided Republicans on the panel. A day before the committee was set to hear testimony from Kavanaugh and his accuser, Christine Blasey Ford, Erickson's question received more than 2,000 responses and set social media ablaze with speculation. They know what they do in the days to come will impact the lives of girls and women for generations. They know this, tweeted user Sherry Jacobus. Others compared Feinstein's stance to President Lyndon B. Johnson's tendency to tower over people in conversation. Look at Diffie giving Murkowski the old LBJ treatment, wrote a Twitter user named Adam. Ford has accused Kavanaugh, who is President Trump's pick to replace Justice Anthony Kennedy, of trying to force himself on her at a party in 1982 when they were both high schoolers. Kavanaugh denies her allegations. Senator Murkowski has been the subject of a lot of scrutiny because of her propensity for being a swing vote. Just recently she announced that she supported having a delay in the planned vote on the Senate floor for Supreme Court Justice nominee Brett Kavanaugh. This occurred at the same time as her Republican colleague Senator Flake announced he would only support Kavanaugh after an FBI investigation took place. Now the FBI investigation is occurring and it has a one-week deadline. This could seemingly be important given that just 2 Republican defections could cause Kavanaugh's nomination to be curtailed. This is because a narrow 51-49 majority is all that is needed in the Senate. Senator Collins is a friend of Senator Murkowski, who is also a swing vote. Collins had been receiving so many threats that she has had to be escorted by Capitol Police to her home after work each day. Something that citizens have taken pictures of and posted online. These actions are indicative of the acerbic nature of Washington politics at the moment. It is divisive, and most importantly it is becoming dangerous. Politicians and public servants are now in fear for their lives. This is wrong. Share if these pictures show what the real character of Democrats is right now.